right now life is good. I got money. I got a belt, dude. Everything is good. But like, you couldn't pay me to go fucking relive my life. Like you said, hey, Sean, you want to go hit the restart button? Like, fuck you.
Really?
Fuck no.
But what if you got to a place one day where you were able to like be, because at a certain point, I think like people from a tough environment become inspirations for people from a tough environment, you know?
Oh yeah, no, I mean, I get guys like will call me crying.
Yeah.
I mean, I've heard some of the shit you've got, man. You get some crazy shit too, dude.
Yeah, we get some guys that have been through a lot of stuff, dude, and the guys that are perverts, everything.
Hey, look at that guy. That's me.
Oh my God, dude. This is you before the, dude, because you had your motorcycle accident.
Yeah.
You think after your motorcycle accident, you became a different guy, you think?
So when I was younger, I was like a pseudo white supremacist.
Huh?
Yeah, right. Fucking believe that, right? Who would have thought that?
I mean,
I was like the pseudo white supremacist. I'm talking about like, let's just say like 6 to like.
dude, a lot of that, yeah, we all go through that.
I'll go through that as a white man, you know?
No.
Yeah. Anyway, so I was like, I'll tell you why I look like in that photo. So I was like, dude, I mean, it was rough, man. Like, I mean, I got kicked out of high school for hate crimes.
Did you really?
Yeah. I didn't graduate high school. I didn't graduate elementary school. And if kids miss a certain amount of school, the parents get go to jail. Mm-hmm. So me in like 3rd grade, just ditching school, being a fucking idiot, you know, staying home to watch a porn box. Like, I'm sorry, man. I'm thinking about the porn box shit.
It's all right, dude.
So you out of home, you watching the porn box, you know, the communal one. And then, like, all of a sudden, my mom gets a call, like a letter in the mail saying, hey, if Sean doesn't go to school, you can go to jail. So now she has a choice, homeschool my kid, she had a full-time job, or go to jail.
Damn.
So my little Mowgli ass, I'm like the little wild one, dude. They put my ass homeschooled. I didn't go to school. I didn't read. I don't think I learned how to read until I became an adult, you know? Really? I was homeschooled, dude. Imagine, dude, I wasn't socialized, bro. I was like a dog that you have to go let people pet, you know? Like nobody.
And where was this at? Where were you guys living?
Inland Empire.
In Inland Empire.
So I go back to school.
Ritzy.
Yeah, so you know, now I'm like in 7th grade, and my mom's like, we should probably put this kid back to school, right? Like, fucking worst thing she could have did. So
and did you ever, so you had some education at that point.
I mean, but it's hard. I've never, like, they tried to hold me back in kindergarten. Like, yeah. I mean, I was like 0, dude. Like, thank God for computers, man. So anyways, I go to 7th grade, and I get kicked out of school for like a hate crime. So what they do is
did you really do it or not?
I mean, I probably just called somebody a or dropped the N-bomb. Like, it was probably, you know, it was like, but it's also a different time, bro. It's different fucking time. Like, racism was way more common back in, like, you know, 20 years ago.
Yeah.
So anyways, I get put in this thing where they isolate you. They put you in a group that they let you in school like 2 hours later, and they let you out like 2 hours earlier.
Yeah.
So they try to keep you from the kids. So I started ditching again. I got homeschooled again in middle school. I went back into high school. 9th grade, I got kicked out of school for a hate crime. I think I don't know, I beat up some or something. I mean, yeah. I beat up a guy and I made some. I don't hate fucking gays.
Yeah, no, I don't hate anybody. I don't think I don't know. There's a couple of people that I really don't fucking like. Boy,
but like, I had a lot of like, dude, I had a lot of fucking trauma.
You had a lot of anger though.
Yeah, I had a lot of trauma growing up. You know, I had this piece of shit grandfather. He was super racist, big white man. You know,
did he like you at all, you think, though?
No, he did. You know, he did. But, like, you know, you're a kid with a piece of shit father, and, like, you just gravitate towards anything masculine. And, like, there's a big old white racist redneck, and I'm angry. So, next thing I know, dude, I'm like...
Right. You're just saying racist shit you heard at the house.
Yeah, exactly. So, I get kicked out, and then I start training, like, ninth grade. I start training, and then, dude, like... I realized I wasn't a racist. I was just angry. I mean, I'll never forget. You know, I always tell people the first day I trained, I got the shit kicked out of me, covered in blood, bro. Like, first moment in my life I ever felt happiness. First moment in my fucking life I ever felt happiness. Getting shit kicked out of me. Just all the anger, it went gone.
Why do you think a lot of it just comes out when you're? Because I had a moment where I was I was just training jiu-jitsu for a while, and there would be times after the end of class where I would just kind of start like just so much emotion would come out.
Yeah, all the anger. But I mean, again, dude, like, you know, I mean, why I got so mad Dreykus, like I went through like pretty severe trauma as a kid, like pretty fucked up trauma. Yeah. Where like I could sit there and joke about it, but I mean, dude, I remember I've told the story once, dude. Like I was in probably 3rd, 4th grade, and fuck, man. I used to always sleep in my mom's room because I thought my dad was gonna kill my mom. So like I would like sleep by the door. I'd sleep
To
under.
make sure she was all right.
Yeah, I'd sleep under the bed. You know, I'd sleep by the door because I thought my dad was gonna kill my mom. So like one day, dude, it was so fucked up. Like it was just got a bad fight, like third, fourth grade, and my dad's like, fuck that. He's not sleeping. He's not sleeping here tonight. He's not like kick him out. And so I like army crawl under the bed and I'm sleeping under the bed, right?
Under the bed?
I'm like laying on the bed, like just laying underneath the bed, like as they're fighting. Cause I think my dad's gonna kill my mom.
Wow. He was that violent?
Yeah, he's just a coward, you know? So anyways, like, I mean, we had like dogs, you know, we're white trash and the house was like flea infested.
You have a dog under there with you?
No, no dog was there with me. But I remember laying under the bed and like fleas were just like jumping all over me, you know? And I'm like, and I think there might have been like a dildo next to me. I shit you not, dude.
Oh man,
So
that sucks.
We had this kind of like orange looking carpet. So picture like me, like third, fourth grade, laying under a bed, fleas jumping all over me. There's a fucking like dildo next to me. You know?
Yeah, it sounds like a Japanese game
Like
show.
who puts a dildo underneath the bed, bro? It's not sanitary. Put it in put it in your fucking drawer.
Yeah, at least put it in a drawer that
Put it
has
in
a
a
bunch of gum and coins in it.
Yeah. Under the bed with the fleas.
Yeah, dude.
So
Damn,
anyways,
that's scary.
So
dude.
anyways, my dad gets on top of my mom. She says, like, I remember he said, like, I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna fucking kill you tonight. Maybe it was just rough sex. We don't know at this moment, right?
And you were under the bed?
I'm under the bed. So he starts strangling her, and I get out, and the only thing I can see is a guitar. I just fucking crack him in the head, call the cops, and then I run down the street, calls the cop, gets arrested. My dumbass mom bailed him out of jail.
Oh.
But it's like, I mean, even that, like, I mean, that was like, I wouldn't even say that's the tip of the iceberg. I mean, I remember like being a little kid, so I would always miss school because my dad would get home drunk, start drinking at like 6. He would get home at like 7 and like just be up until like 3 a.m, just like tell my mom, tell my mom she's a whore, he's gonna kill her. Like, and I remember I used to like,
what a loser, huh?
Oh, piece
sorry
of
to
shit.
say that about your dad.
No,
but
he
that's
died.
fucking lame.
Piece of shit, dude. He died of cancer. But anyways,
He's dying of cancer now.
yeah, he died of cancer. Yeah, fucking, you know, hell.
Probably from the hate inside of him building
Yeah.
up. I hate to say that. I know it's your father.
He was just drugs, dude. Lots of drugs, pain pills. Why I don't do drugs? So I remember like I used to sit there and just kind of like hug my mom's leg in the kitchen.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like we had this little nook, and she would like go in the nook, and I would just sit there like all night long, by like the feet of my mom, and my dad like, oh, I'm gonna fucking kill you and this and that. And I'll never forget, like he would talk about like burning her face with acid. And mind you, I'm in elementary school. Right? So like,
so that's a lot of responsibility. Then you feel probably just to like take care of your mom.
oh yeah. No, he'd always tell her that like if you cheat on me, and she probably was cheating on him. If you cheat on me, I'm gonna like cut you up and put you in a bottle of acid and bury you. So now you fast forward this, like I don't go to school. I'm up till 3 a.m. And I couldn't stay awake in school. Like, so like I remember I was like in second grade, and I kept falling asleep at my desk, and my teacher took my desk away from me, and she made me like stand up. And so I'm like, fuck you, being a little kid, I just went and fell asleep on the ground. And mind you, like the school system's like, oh, Sean, like he's just a bad kid. They don't realize I'm up till 3 o'clock in the morning. Like, you know, late. I mean, fuck, dude.
It's hard to stay up late and learn.
Dude, I remember like laying in bed. Like I remember I stopped believing in God, man. Like fucking, like I had fucking, yeah, it's crazy shit, dude. Crazy shit, man.
Yeah. It's okay, man. It's a lot of that sad, dude. I used to be scared at night. Like, I used to stand up. Like I heard when I was a kid that like, if you peed around like animals could pee somewhere that other animals wouldn't come. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about? Huh?
Yeah, man.
Have you ever heard that? Yeah, I'm sorry, bud.
So, man.
I'm sorry, buddy.
That's all good, dude.
We don't have to talk, man. I can just sit here with you for a minute.
Oh, fuck. Fuck. 6 seconds.
I can just sit here. We can just sit
Nah,
here.
it's all good, dude. 6 seconds. I just process it. I think it's one of the hard things that people don't understand, but like trauma, you know?
Yeah. Sometimes it just comes out.
Oh, no, dude. Like, I remember I have a hole in my gum. Yeah, when I was a kid, I used to scratch my gum and I have a hole in my gum. You know,
Just from being nervous and stuff?
nah, just anxiety, you know? Yeah, even to this day. Yeah. I mean, the day, dude, like, I'm a grown-ass man. I don't give a fuck. I mean, you could post this. I don't care.
Oh, dude, I don't have any.
No, it's all good, dude. I mean, it is what it is, dude. Like, it is what it is. Like, people understand. Like, when I talk about, like, oh, I'd kill a man, it's like, you don't understand, dude. Like, when you go through that level of trauma, like, you just view the world differently, you know? So it's like, I have a hole in my gum because I'd have so much anxiety as a kid, and I would just scratch my gum until, like, I mean, just blood, you know? And, you know, you're in pre-elementary school. You don't know why you're doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fucking A. I mean, I remember like, you know, like you don't even know what it is when you're a kid. When you're really talking about suicide, like being a little kid, like laying in bed, like just like, man, I'm done with this shit. You know, like there can't be a God.
It makes me sad.
Yeah, it's fucked up, dude.
No, it just makes me sad that a kid has to feel that way, you know?
Yeah. So like
Any kid.
whenever Dreykus goes on there and like he jokes about that shit.
Right.
It's like, dude, you have no idea. Yeah, I mean, and this is like, as a comedian, you got to joke about trauma. Like people think like I joke about all this shit. Like, you know, as we're laughing, like you got to joke about it. If you don't, like, how do you process that? You know, how do you process that kind of abuse? I mean, I'll never forget my brother, we were like upstairs once and he taped knives to his fucking leg. I mean, we're talking elementary school. He was going to go sit on the couch with my dad and stab him, dude. Like, you know, it's like that level of shit, you know?
Yeah.
Makes you kind of want to kill a man, but yeah, you fucking, I mean, we've all gone through shit.
Yeah.
You know?
Your brother a pretty nice guy?
Yeah, he's all right. You know, he's a close friend.
Yeah.
It's like, it just gives you like, just shit you can't fucking deal with. But yeah, man, life's good. I make a lot of money now. I'm happy, but you know.
Did you think like, cause yeah, dude, I remember being so scared when I was a kid. Like I was saying, like, I remember hearing that like animals, if an animal peed somewhere, another animal wouldn't come. So I would stand up on my bed at night and I would pee around my bed in a circle because I was afraid that things were going to get me.
No shit. Who were you afraid? Like any particular? Just
everything. I mean, I was just afraid of everything.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you didn't really grow up with a dad, you know, like I understand.
Yeah, I just didn't have anybody just teach me about anything. I was just like felt like I don't know. I think I felt worthless probably. Yeah. But then I think
not having a dad's rough, dude. Like, I mean, you had a dad, but like.
Yeah, but I think not having somebody like communicate with you or fucking treat you, I don't know. I don't know what it was, but I was just really scared.
Yeah.
That's why I think when I see a lot of you guys, like, I think there's a lot of guys out there who, I wish I could have been even able to defend myself in my neighborhood or anything. Like, I didn't have anybody to look out. I just didn't. So I think, you know, you see guys
up, man.
Like you guys, it's like at least, you know, even though you're fighting each other, it's still like.
Well, you got to learn it. You got to want to be violent. I mean, there's some guys like, you know, there's some guys like John Jones who's just he's a fucking athlete. You know, he's just like, there's a lot of athletes and there's guys like me who were like, if it wasn't for fighting, bro, I'd be in jail. Like it's not like to have like, you don't understand. Like I truly have a deep down urge to kill somebody. Like it doesn't go away. Like I just like, I don't know what it is, man. Like, you know, you just think like, yeah, it's fucked up, dude. You know, so like when I train, it gives me tools to process it. But like, there's definitely something inside me that like tells me that like the moment I take someone's life, and now mind you, we could probably agree that it's because you have so much trauma and you're victimized that like that's your way of like protecting you and saying that if you go and kill somebody, like you'll be happy. And I would if you could let me kill a man, like happy as I can't, but
Right. Some places.
some places, right? But you know, you're
Pull up in Memphis.
But, yeah.
You can do what you want.
But see, I don't know. Like a lot of times, I don't know what it's like to talk to normal people.
Yeah.
I have some people who know exactly what it's like, who've been molested, who've been abused, you know, and it's like, I have some people who know, you know, have been beat up. These people know what it's like, but to go talk to the average person, like, man, you just don't know. It's like some people do, but you don't know what it's like to be able to, like, the only thing like that would make me happy is the fucking literally cave in your fucking skull. And like, the only thing that I truly want is the fucking, like,
make somebody hurt.
Fucking hurt. Yes. You know, and then the problem is like, it makes me volatile. So I don't really, even to this day, like I don't go out much.
You can't trust yourself, probably.
I can't trust myself.